The Black Dahlia Murder. Hollywood's most brutal unsolved crime. Los Angeles, January 1947. A city built on dreams, bright lights, big promises, and shadows long enough to hide anything. On a quiet morning in a vacant lot, a discovery would stop the city cold and give birth to one of the most infamous unsolved murders in American history. Her name was Elizabeth Short, but the world would come to know her as the Black Dahlia. This is not just a story about a crime. It's a story about obsession, media frenzy, power, and how the truth can disappear beneath myth. Elizabeth Short was born in 1924 in Massachusetts. Friends called her Betty. She was described as polite, soft-spoken, and hopeful. She loved movies, fashion, and the idea of becoming something more than where she came from. Like many young women of her time, Elizabeth believed Hollywood might offer opportunity, or at least escape. She drifted between cities, stayed with friends, worked odd jobs, and dreamed. She wasn't famous. She wasn't wealthy. She wasn't dangerous. She was 22 years old and trying to figure life out. Post-war Los Angeles was booming. But beneath the palm trees and movie studios lived a dark reality. Exploitation, corruption, organized crime. Police departments stretched thin. Young women arrived daily chasing dreams, and many vanished without headlines. Elizabeth was one of many vulnerable people moving through a city that offered little protection. On January 15, 1947, a woman walking with her child noticed what looked like a broken mannequin in a vacant lot in Leimert Park. It wasn't a mannequin. Police arrived and quickly realized this was unlike anything they had seen before. The scene appeared staged, deliberate, meant to be discovered. Investigators knew immediately this was not a random act. This was calculated, and whoever did it wanted attention. Before Elizabeth's family was even notified, newspapers exploded with headlines. They named her the Black Dahlia, inspired by her dark clothing and a popular noir film. Reporters printed rumors as fact. They exaggerated details. They sensationalized her personal life. Elizabeth became a character, not a person. This case became one of America's first true crime media spectacles. And the investigation suffered because of it. The police were overwhelmed. Thousands of tips flooded in. More than 60 people confessed. None matched the evidence. Crime scene protocols were weak. Evidence handling was inconsistent. Leads were chased emotionally instead of logically. Then came the letters. Someone mailed Elizabeth's belongings to newspapers, taunting police and reporters alike. The killer appeared to be enjoying the chaos. Dr. George Hodel, a wealthy physician, intelligent, charismatic, accused by his own son decades later. Secret recordings captured disturbing statements. Allegations of violence surrounded him. Many modern investigators believe Hodel was capable and protected by power. But he was never charged. Leslie Dillon, a mortician's assistant with anatomical knowledge, made unsettling statements. Police mishandled his interrogation so badly the case against him collapsed. Another dead end. Then Mark Hansen, a nightclub owner who knew Elizabeth personally, possessed items linked to her, questioned extensively. No proof. And dozens more, each suspect fitting part of the puzzle, none fitting all of it. This case remains unsolved because evidence was contaminated. Media pressure distorted facts. Forensic science was limited. Witness accounts conflicted. Power and influence may have shielded someone. Every theory answers some questions, but leaves others untouched. Decades later, authors, detectives, and historians revisited the case. Some believe the killer was a doctor, someone with medical knowledge, someone who moved comfortably in elite circles. Others believe the truth died with witnesses who were never taken seriously. Without definitive DNA evidence, certainty remains unreachable. Elizabeth Short did not choose the name Black Dahlia. She didn't choose fame. She didn't choose infamy. She was a young woman whose life was cut short and then rewritten by strangers. Her case endures not because of mystery alone, but because it exposes how easily a person can be consumed by spectacle. The Black Dahlia murder isn't just Hollywood's darkest unsolved crime. It's a reminder that media can distort justice, power can hide truth, and victims deserve humanity, not mythology. Elizabeth Short was 22 years old. Until the truth is finally uncovered, her story remains unfinished. This was the Black Dahlia murder. If you want more deep-dive true crime investigations, unsolved mysteries, and historical cases, subscribe to Mystery Grid, where every story is a puzzle waiting to be solved.